Hi everyone, I'm back and today I'm gonna give my review on Birds of Prey and the Fantabulous Emancipation of one Harley Quinn. Yeah, that's definitely a movie title that just rolls off the tongue. Apparently they did change the name to Harley Quinn Birds of Prey, so despite what some articles have said, apparently the reason for this is just for like theaters and ticket vendors, so that like with the search engine you're not just writing that long ass title of a movie name. Not that I hate it, I think it's a pretty good movie title. It's maybe a tad bit too long, you know. It's like having supercalifragilisticexpialidocious as a title for a film, and it's like, But yeah, today I will give a really quick review on the film just because, if I have to be honest, it didn't leave that big of an impression on me. It was a good movie, but it wasn't amazing. Like, some of the plot points were good, but a lot of the time I got a little bit bored at certain parts in the film, and it's like, okay, yep, it's the same thing over and over again. Another character introduction, Harley's being Harley, okay, anything new? From the start, I will say that I loved Ewan McGregor's very eccentric role of Black Mask. I am a little bit disappointed that his face wasn't the actual Black Mask like they have in the comics, and I don't remember which animated movie it was. It might have just been called Black Mask, but that was a really badass depiction. But still, like, the mask that he wore, it was pretty dope. It's just, he didn't even wear it for that much, and like, it's in your name. Your name is Black Mask. But still, he did like a really funny take on Roman, in my opinion. I just loved how over the top the character was and the relationship that he had with Victor, like his assassin. So that was definitely one of the highlights of the film as well. I did like how Harley Quinn is basically DC's version of Deadpool. In the comics, they have the whole she's talking to herself, she's breaking the fourth wall. She did this a few times in the movie, looking at the camera, which was, you know, like, yeah, I guess that's funny. Those moments in the movie, they were great. I loved how the whole film started with like the low animation of her growing up, and all of that gave us a little bit of backstory. I liked the whole the Joker broke up with her storyline, and then she's just like, she gave herself the breakup bangs, which, not good luck. One interesting thing that I found is that she literally said that she's gonna tell her story how she wants to. So I do like the fact that she would talk about one event that happened a week ago, but then she wouldn't tell everything that happened in that like situation, and then she'd go to like an hour ago, and then she'd go back to the same event, and it's like, I do like that her narration is a little bit all over the place, because you can't really trust her because she's obviously cuckoo. The Joker kind of shocked her with electricity in her brain, so her brain's a little bit scrambled. That's one of the other things I enjoyed about the film. So my favorite characters definitely have to be Roman, just because I love Ewan McGregor. Like, it's Obi-Wan. How can you not hate the man? Harley Quinn, she was definitely like a lot more interesting in this movie than Suicide Squad. I don't even remember that film, and I don't really want to. As well as Black Canary, she was pretty badass, but the one major thing that I didn't really enjoy is that with Huntress, they like didn't really have her in much of the film until the very end, when it's like, oh, okay, I was just killing off all the people that killed off my entire family, and I'm just running into you guys. Like, they made her into like the awkward like antisocial character, like, oh, my name is Huntress, not the crossbow killer, which I understand, like, she's just been working for this one goal her whole life, but have more like of a backstory for her. I guess, I mean, there's not much to say, like her family was murdered and then she just grew up and became an assassin, but she was badass. Like, the film was really good on all of their action scenes, like in the police station, at the, I think they call it the booby hole or the booby trap. Yeah, those were like pretty badass, but you know, they could have just given the character a little bit more to work with, because it just felt a little bit one-sided. One thing that I will say is that the soundtrack for Birds of Prey is so good. I've just been listening to it like the whole time because they have a lot of great artists and great songs on it. So if you didn't like the movie, hey, you can check that out. And if you don't like music, well, damn it, I don't know what to tell you. There's no hope for you then. I'm sorry. Overall with the film, it wasn't a horrible plot, but it was just like, oh, Cassandra Cain stole Roman's diamond. Huntress is killing off all of these people. And it's basically just Harley Quinn. Everyone's trying to kill her now because she broke up with the Joker, so it's hunting season now for her. But again, it's hard to explain what went off for the movie. I feel bad because they really didn't do that well for box office. I think opening weekend they made about as much as it took to make the film, which was I think around $80 million. Granted, the Oscars were on Sunday, so that possibly could have affected it, but like with Suicide Squad, they made over $100 million in its opening weekend, so I don't know if this is going to be a bad thing from Harley Quinn or just those characters in general, because we still have the Suicide Squad by James Gunn that has Harley Quinn in it, but who knows, if it underperforms as well, maybe DC is just gonna like give it the axe, because we don't really have that many DCU movies anymore. Wonder Woman is one. I don't know if James Wan is still making like that, I don't know, Aquaman spinoff, but it's a little bit sad when you like see all these movies that are getting developed and then it's like, oh, box office was really bad. Okay, never mind, we're just gonna cut it, and that never happened. It's like a Justice League. What could have been great? No more. I would say that I would watch the movie a second time. Like, perhaps it just needs a second viewing to maybe fully cement my opinion on it, but it was a fun film. It just wasn't that exciting other than the action scenes. And one thing that I would like to point out is that when we were shown Renee's room, they were actually playing on the TV a clip of a Harlequin, which I just found like a really interesting Easter egg, as well as the boomerang one. That was funny. I know that guy, but yeah, thank you so much for watching this video. Leave a comment below what you thought of the movie, if you're excited for any upcoming DC films. I think I'm more excited for James Gunn's Suicide Squad film than Wonder Woman, even though Wonder Woman is great. It's James Gunn. He's like a great director. But yeah, thank you so much for watching this video. If you liked it, give it a huge thumbs up, subscribe to the button below, and I'll see you next time.